Located halfway between Venice and Milan in the north of Italy, is this the most famous race circuit in the world. This is South Garda Karting, home host venue of the fourth final deciding round of the 2021 WSK Supermaster Series. Good afternoon, everybody. Great to have your company wherever you are watching us live all around the world for this, the championship decider, the championship that dates back to 2010 and includes such famous names as Marco Ardigo, Callum Ilott, Antonio Giovinazzi, Max Verstappen, Paolo De Conto, and more recently the likes of Dexter Patterson, Bas Lammers as its former champions. 316 drivers from 44 nations all around the world on this a glorious sunny afternoon here in the north of Italy. It is springtime. There is no repeat of the rain 2 weeks ago for the first round of the WSK Euro Series. And in a few moments, we will race the first of our four finals here this afternoon. Rafa Camara, he has got the championship lead. Remember, he took out the WSK Champions Cup at Adria on the 20th of February to start the 2021 season, and he will start on pole position. He is the red-hot, raging favourite for this title. He will start on pole. Not only that, he took pole position on qualifying 48 hours ago. With that, let's take a look at some of the highlights of OK so far this weekend at South Garda Karting. To the boy from Brazil, Rafa Camara, the red-hot favourite for the WSK Supermaster Series title. He was quickest in time practice in qualifying on Friday, setting the track alight with a time of 45.877 to take pole position, and then he went on to dominate through heats throughout Friday and all day yesterday. 2, 3, 4. This on your screen is Luigi Lucha. Back in form is the Italian for the Cosmic Racing Department. Looking to score another victory here. Remember, he took out the WSK Open Cup in 2018 right here at this Lonato circuit. Luigi will start on grid 6 as you look at 201. Andrea Kimi Antonelli, who won last time out the previous round of the series at Sarno 1 month ago. Realistically, the only other driver that can take the title away from Rafa Camara. The American McLaren Jr. Ugo Uguchuku in form. 249 Dedicato Nini for the Auto Europeo Motorsport team. A brilliant weekend of racing. We arrived at the circuit on Wednesday for free practice. We qualified on Friday. It's been beautiful, glorious springtime weather here in the north of Italy throughout the week. A far contrast from 2 weeks ago when it poured rain for the first round of the WSK Euro Series. As you look at the grid for the OK final here this afternoon, to the right of your screen is Rafa. To the left is Andrea Kimi Antonelli, the two title contenders. Realistically, only those two, the Kart Republics, can take out the championship. Rafa on 328 points, Antonelli on 266. Alfred Lindblad, he's third in the series on 175 points. Tuka Tappinen fourth in the series on 172 points. Realistically, too far back to take out the 2021 championship. The reigning champion, incidentally, is Nikita Bedren, the Russian who won the title in 2020 for the Ward Racing team. Great to have Nikita back with us at the circuit before he embarks on a season of the Italian F4 Championship, powered by Arbath, presented by WSK Promotion, which gets underway in 3 weeks at Paul Ricard. Nikita here at the circuit supporting his Ward Racing teammates, which include Norton Andreas and 219, who starts on the fourth row of the grid alongside the Londoner Arvid Lindblad. This is the scene, this is the famous circuit built by the Corberi family back in 1988. Hashtag the center of the karting universe. So many drivers, so many teams, so many manufacturers located just a stone's throw, almost literally in some cases, from this world-famous circuit, host venue for this, the fourth round of the Supermaster Series. We were here, you may remember, 2 weeks ago for the first round of the WSK Euro Series. Beautiful weather on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, until it rained heavily on Sunday. As you look at the pole sitter, this is Menino do Brasil, Rafa Camara. We say bom dias aos nossos amigos assistindo no Brasil. Great to have so many of you down in South America watching on live. Well, this is the final round. Your boy, Rafa Camara, the DM management driver for the Oak Racing team. On pole position, this is Kimi. Starting out of grid 2 from Bologna, looking to take the title. Remember 1 month ago, he won the previous round of the championship at Circuito Internazionale Napoli 201. The Kart Republic starts out of grid 2. There's Andrea Kimi Antonelli as the karts are pushed into life. And we take a look at the grid for you here this afternoon. The Kart Republics, we know they lock out the front row of the grid. Rafa on pole, the series leader, the fastest driver in qualifying. And the red-hot favourite for this, the 2021 championship. Alongside him is Antonelli. Joseph, watch out of 3. Timur Kuharczyk, Andrei Shivnov for Tim Komarov, and Luigi Lucha. Last year's junior champion in the Supermasters Series, the Red Bull Junior, Arvid Lindblad, Norton Andreasen, Artem Severukin, also for Ward Racing, and the Bulgarian lane, Nikola Solov. Ugol, the American, the McLaren Junior, alongside Tuka Tapanen, Matias Morgato, and from the eternal city of Rome, Valerio Renicella, Rintaro Sato, Christian Hall, Christian Bertuca, Brando Badoea, Karol Pashevic for the Kiddix Driver Academy, alongside Rafa Modenese. Alfio Spina, Il Siciliano, Lucas Malik for DPK Racing, Igor Shepio, Ricardo Gracia, Denny Caronini, Jimmy James out of 26, Nathan Sharp, a great drive in the pre-final this morning for the Dutch driver. Nathan is alongside Artur Rugion, Ivan Dominguez, Yidi Bechichka, Seb Grav on the 16th row. Eduardo Villa now with the Esprit team. Remember, the Italian finished on the podium at Adria in the start of the year. In the final row of the grid, Giovanni Trentin, and from Ibiza in the middle of the Mediterranean in the 272 Tony Kart, it's Bruno Del Pino. Welcome to the center of the karting universe. The first final this afternoon, Rafa on pole, and we race. Antonelli misses the start badly. Watch Joseph try and take the lead, but Andrei Zhivnov is the top Tony Kart for Team Komarov. The Russian goes into second place. A disastrous start for Antonelli. Will come out of turn 5 on the first lap in about 7th place if he's lucky. Kamada is gone. Zhivnov up into second place. We go back to Arvid Lindblad behind. The Kart Republic's running 1 and 3. Super start by Andre. Joseph Turney, we were expecting fireworks from the English driver on the opening corner. We got that. He lost out. He's back in 4th. He was briefly in 2nd place. As Zhivnov down the inside, the Russian tries to take the lead away from the Brazilian with an ambitious move that did not pay off. This is the best opportunity to catch Rafa Camara. Traditionally not the fastest starter in world karting. He does traditionally start with lower tyre pressures, waits for the kart to come on, but he's already in position 1. If they are going to pass the championship favourite, they need to do it now. Antonelli back in 7th place. He comes down the hill just behind Artem Severukin and ahead of the American, Ugo Ugachukwu. The second lap of this 21-lap final, and Arvid goes into 2nd place. The Kart Republics run 1-2. The Tony Karts 3 and 4. Joseph with one almighty send down the inside takes the Russian. They'll be side by side down the straight. Joseph signals as Kyle Lucha goes through and splits the 2 green machines into 2-3-4 Cosmic. Kamada, he's gone. We'll see what Lindblad can do in 2nd place. Joseph fired up here this afternoon. The most spectacular driver to watch in world karting. There is no doubt about that. Sometimes it's in the wall and sometimes it's a spectacular win. He's in P3. He wants the latter here this afternoon with Coluccio breathing down his neck. The end of lap 3 coming up. The order is Kamada from Arvid Lindblad. There is Joseph for the Tony Kart Racing team, and right behind is Luigi Coluccio for the Cosmic Racing department. Andrei Zhivnov, the Russian who ambitiously tried to take the lead away from Kamada on the opening lap of the race. He's back in P5. Kamara, position 1, as Ugo sets the fastest lap of the race. There's Coluccio sitting behind Turney. On this, the 4th lap of 21 here. We look at the nose cone of Coluccio, though. We've seen that often throughout the week. He goes down the inside. Luigi Coluccio side by side. And he takes Joseph Turney, the Cosmic. Goes up to position 3. But look at the nose cone. On the 2, 3, 4 Cosmic, the same can be said for that of Andrei Zhivnov. Zhivnov takes Turney as well. You know it's a 5-second penalty if it is pushed in due to contact. As Lindblad sets the fastest lap of the race, it does not look good visually. From our images, you are watching us live on WSK.it. Look at the nose cone of Cosmic, the Cosmic of Coluccio. Turney back down the inside and retakes Zhivnov. Lindblad is catching Kamara. This is what he did earlier in the series at La Conca. Rafa Kamara pulled away, and we thought he was gone to repeat his double victories from Adria at the start of the year. But Lindblad has other ideas. He's the fastest driver on track. The race settles down as they start lap 6 of this 21-lap final now. Kamara across the line, Lindblad behind him. The blind goes down, partly on the radiator. The blind on Kamara's Miami-powered Kart Republic. It's Coluccio in P3 fighting understeer this morning. In the pre-final, the rear of the car was hooked up beautifully. He's in P3, he's 1.1 seconds back behind the Londoner Arvid Lindblad, the Red Bull Junior in P2. Here's an opportunity for Arvid, just thinks better of it. Not quite on the rear bumper of Kamara. 204 versus 202 of the Oak Racing team. Here's an opportunity, and Lindblad just sends it beautifully down the inside and takes the top spot. Now the fight is on. We'll check the virtual championship as well. Andrea Antonelli has had a disastrous start. The Italian second in the championship is back in position 6. We're barely even seeing him on our screen. There he is in the very background, behind Severukin, Turney, and ahead of Zoloff and Rintaro Sato. Driving well is the Japanese pilot. Position 8 ahead of Ugo Ugochukwu, Tuka Tappinen, and Andrei Zhivnov, after trying to take the lead at the end of the first lap, is outside the top 10. The virtual championship at the bottom of your screen. Rafa, even in second place, would walk it in. Antonelli in second, and Arvid, who won the WSK Supermaster Series Championship in 2020 in junior, would finish third. Lindblad with the fastest lap now. 46.149, P1 pulling away from Rafa Kamara. There's Coluccio in the background. Stays 1.2 seconds behind Kamara. Severukin, P4, a step off the podium. The rest of the field going through, that was Kuhacic ahead of Badoer, Bertuca, Pashovic, Montanese, Rinicella, Spinner, and the Singaporean in the Sauber, Christian Ho. Three-tenths of a second between Lindblad and Kamara. This is not the script that we predicted would play out this morning when Kamara dominated not only his pre-final, but the heats and qualifying, even free practice earlier on in the week. It's now a good half a second between the two Kart Republics. The field streamed down the straight. Coluccio provisionally still on the podium. P3, but there is a question mark over the Cosmic Kart, the nose cone at least. I'll avoid the cliches, I'll just tell you, it looks as though it's pushed in. Let's hope for the Italian driver's sake it's not. It's a long way back to Artem Severukin. Here's Joseph P5, Zoloff P6, and Antonelli goes through in 7th place. 201, Andrea Kimi Antonelli for Argenti Motorsport. Rintaro Sato, Tuka Tappinen, and Ugo from New York, USA in position 10. The McLaren junior driver with the McLaren CEO, Zach Brown, watching on live here at the circuit. Great to have Zach here on track. His boy, his young protege, hasn't had the best start to the race. 203, Ugo Ugochukwu, down in position 10, the driver from New York, USA, in the Kart Republic. Here's Coluccio going through, the field spreading out. quite unusually for the OK final. There's Kimi going through ahead of Sato, who's got ahead of Tuka Tappinen, Matias Morgato, Ugo, Timur Kuharczyk in the arcade car. Drove superbly in the pre-final this morning, did Kuharczyk, in the 224 Kubica kart. The pole was threatening a podium position, but that's not the case this afternoon. As we approach half race distance, the order at the bottom of your screen: Lindblad, Kamara, 0.6 of a second, Coluccio, Severukian for the Ward Racing team, the Vortex-powered Tony kart, one step off the podium. The nose cone of the Lindblad's car doesn't exactly look pristine either. A slight indent, that should be okay. And the Virtual Championship will update that for you in a moment as well. It is Kamara on 388 points to Antonelli on 291. There's the Birrell Arts going through. Matias Morgato, Ugo, Andrei Zhivnov, Bertuca, Badoea, Modenese, Pashevic, Spina, and Rimicella. And Lucas Malik rounds out the 20. Stay 0.6 of a second between Rafa and David, the Red Bull Junior. His parents, Stefan and Anita, doing everything they possibly can to help their boy's career. Such a well brought up, well educated, well spoken, intelligent and quick young driver. Here's Arvid Lindblad, living just virtually under the flight path of Heathrow Airport, which in the past year means he's been able to get some decent sleep for the first time in a generation. The Londoner is in P1 and he will finish third in the series as it stands at the moment. Coluccio still in P3. A distance back to Severukin. That was a glimpse of the second of the Cosmic Karts as Sebastian Gravelin fighting with Nathan Sharp and Giovanni Trentin. We have unfortunately lost Christian Ho, Ricardo Gracia, Ivan Dominguez, and Bruno Del Pino. Lindblad, 0.7 of a second now, ahead of Kamara, 46.136. Fastest driver on the circuit is the Londoner, who will finish third in the series. Antonelli back in 7th, behind Joseph Turney and Nikola Zolov. Antonelli will not take the title. He will finish second by some distance. He dominated the Sarno final 1 month ago. Circuito Internazionale Napoli, where we will race the final round of the WSK Euro Series on the 27th of June. The all-new layout at Sarno, but he's got no answer to the 6 drivers in front of him at the moment: Lindblad, Kamara, Coluccio, Severukin, Joseph, and Nicola. Good drive in the background will try and pick up Rintaro Sato, the son of the two-time Indianapolis 500 winner Takuma Sato, flying the flag for the Ricky Flynn Motorsport team. Rintaro from the land of the rising sun, up into P8 behind the championship contender Antonelli as Lindblad goes across the line. The gap 0.9 of a second comes down to 0.8. So Kamada takes a 10th out of the English driver. The Red Bull Junior, Kart Republic's 1-2. Coluccio driving as hard as he possibly can in the background. The Cosmic has no answer this afternoon. And we are concerned about the position of the nose cone on Coluccio's 234 Cosmic. Artem Severukin, will he inherit a podium? Joseph behind. There's Antonelli going through. Solov throws it sideways down through the chicane. That was Andrei Zhivnov. He's now fallen outside the top 10 for Team Komodov. Position 11. It was worth a try at the end of the first lap, with one big move down the inside to try and take P1 away from the then race leader. Rafa Kamada did not pay off. He's still in the race in 11th place, ahead of Bertuca, Badoea, and Matias Morgato. One second now between Arvid Lindblad and Rafa Kamada. Kamada obviously driving for the championship. He will win it by almost 100 points over Antonelli. And the driver from Bologna simply does not have an answer. The former WSK Euro Series champion, Antonelli, won't take the title here this afternoon unless a catastrophe hits Kamada. We can't see that happening. The Oak Racing Team driver, the DM management driver for the Oak Racing Team, who are also competing this weekend down in South America in the Brazil V8-powered Stock Car Championships. There is Kuhachi going down the inside, making the move on Nikola Zoloff. That puts him in position 9 inside the top 10. Not a bad result for Timac, but not what he was expecting after a great run in the pre-final this morning, driving for the former Canadian Formula One Grand Prix winner, Robert Kubica. Timac Kuharczyk is, of course, a protege of Robert, who took out the first round of the European Le Mans Series a few weeks ago. Watching on our live coverage, we say dzień dobry, chest to Robert Kubica. The top pole, his protege, Timac, in P9. There's Coluccio going through. Severukin, Joseph in the background. And Antonelli, the championship, slipping out of the Italian's fingers. Lindblad will finish third in the series as it stands on 255 points. So a great result for the Londoner at the latter half of the series. Kamada driving for the title. Three laps now remaining. The gap was 1 second. Then it went to 1.4. Now it is 1.6. Lindblad, Kamada, the field have spread out. It has been some time since we've had a race in OK like this. Usually it comes down to the final few laps, the final few corners even. There is Bertuca, Morgato going through 12 and 13 in the Birol Arts. Eduardo Villa behind James Wharton, ahead of Karanini, Bechichka, Rojon, Sharp, Trentin, Sebgrav, and unfortunately the American Ugo has retired. Two laps remaining for Arvid Lindblad. A perfect drive last time round of 46.2. So he's dropped off the pace as he controls the race. 1.7 seconds ahead of Kamada, up 46.2 again. Metronomic clockwork from the Londoner, the Red Bull Junior. A huge future ahead of him. He is the WSK Supermasters Series champion in juniors from 2020. He will finish third in the 2021 championship. But Kamada in position 2. So much support down in South America. 4, Menino, and he's in second place. He will take the title by nearly 100 points and join the likes of Jordan Lennox Land, Callum Eilert, Enam Ahmed, Max Verstappen, Nicholas Nielsen. More recently, Clement Novalak, Hannes Janka, Dexter Patterson, and the reigning champion Nikita Bedren as WSK Supermaster Series champions. Lindblad's on his last lap. 46.2 again last time round. 1.8 seconds back to Kamada. Coluccio still in P3. He races down the hill for the final time. A perfect drive. Slides down into the chicane. 3 corners remaining. The Red Bull Junior from the Queen's England has driven brilliantly. Upsets the red-hot title favourite, who will still take out the championship. But the checkered flag goes to the Red Bull Junior from England for Kart Republic. Lindblad takes the victory here this afternoon. Rafa Kamada, the boy from Brazil, Menino do Brasil, is the 2021 WSK Supermaster Series champion. Coluccio crosses the line in position 3. Let's hope, let's pray for the Italian's sake that nose cone is still in place. Severukin 4 and JT home in position 5. What a drive from Lindblad. He just blew them into the weeds here this afternoon. He will stand on the top step of the podium here at South Garda Karting. He dominates the final, but Rafa Kamada, he is the champion for 2021. Lindblad with the victory by 1.8 seconds over the new series winner, Rafa Kamada. Third place is Coluccio, then it's Severukin, and Joseph rounds out the 5, position 6. It was not his afternoon. Antonelli finishes 6th and 2nd in the championship. With that victory here this afternoon, Lindblad will finish third on 255 points. Antonelli second on 296 and Rafa 388 points. It is the Brazilian who takes the win for 2021. The field spread out somewhat unusually for an OK final in WSK World Competition. But at the end of the day, Arvid Lindblad blew them all away. He wins the final round, takes third in the series, and will stand on the top step of the podium in a moment. Stay with us. You are watching us live on WSK.it, the podium presentation for OK in just a moment. The podium presentation about to get underway down here at South Garda Karting for the race, and then we will proceed with the standings for the 2021 championship as well. It's a hot day. We're past 22 degrees Celsius. The drivers are sweating, and we're about to get underway with the podium for the race. The fourth round of the WSK Supermasters Series. In third place for the Cosmic Racing team from Italy, Luigi Lucha. Second place, first of all, here in the race this afternoon for Kart Republic, the boy from Brazil, Rafael Camara. A faultless, brilliant drive from the Red Bull Junior, also from Kart Republic, from the Queen's England. He wins round 4 of the Supermasters Series this afternoon. His name is Arvid Lindblad. The national anthem of Great Britain. The podium for round 4 of the WSK Supermasters Series. Third place, Luigi Lucha. Second, Rafa Camara. And the race winner, Arvid Lindblad. Grazie, obrigado. Thank you to Luigi, Rafa, and Arvid. And with that, we will proceed with the presentation for the championship itself in just a moment as well. So a slight change in the order, and the flags to go up on the podium here at Lonato. The reigning champion from 2020, Nikita Bedren, here at the circuit to congratulate the new champions for 2021. In third place, and he did it with a brilliant drive here this afternoon. Third in the 2021 WSK Supermasters Series from England for Kart Republic, the Red Bull Junior, Arvid Lindblad. He drove brilliantly. He gave it absolutely everything for Argenti Motorsport. Also for Kart Republic, the vice champion of 2021, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top step of the podium, the WSK Supermasters champion for 2021. Menino do Brasil, the boy from Brazil, Rafael Camara. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the champions for 2021. Third place in the 2021 WSK Supermaster Series, Arvid Lindblad. Second, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Rafa Kamada, the new champion for 2021 for the WSK Supermaster Series.